Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back. So, as promised, we're going to do Caltrain Peninsula Corridor this afternoon. And, we're going to start with the introductions because I haven't done this for quite some time. As you can see, I've done the baby bullet, but what we'll do is we'll just work our way through these. They're pretty quick, with the exception of the MP15 DC. Because that's just the shunt loco, which I'll do at another time. But we're going to get a couple of these done, and then we'll get out on the main line and do some runs.
Welcome to this F40PH-2 Cat diesel-electric locomotive in Caltrain livery hauling Nippon Sharyo gallery cars. This brief introduction will cover passenger operations and recovery from an emergency stop. Climb aboard to get started.
Well, it's a big old beastie.
A lot of time will be spent in the engineer's seat.
No kidding. It's very
The
similar.
locomotive's auxiliary systems are now ready to be energized.
Very similar to the ones on...
Give a quick glance at the
Sandpatch.
platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
All looks safe to me, everybody. There we go. Well, it's a hefty old beast, isn't it? So double-decker carriages. I'm pretty sure we've unlocked the doors. Yeah, we have. Not both side unlock though, is it? No. Running line that side. So hopefully they'll just tell us to lock the doors in a minute.
It's time to get going.
Yeah,
Set the doors to locked.
Right, let's get back inside in the cab.
The reverser is used to set the direction. The automatic brake is used for normal line operations.
Right, there we go. Lots
Increase the
about
throttle
face. It's all back to front, excuse me. Oh, it sounds just like a Class 66. Very similar engine sound.
With the train now moving, use the throttle and the brakes to reach and maintain the indicated speed.
Weird place for the speedo. 8 notches, just like a Class 66. Accelerates a lot faster though. I quite like this as well. I don't think you get many cloudy days in San Francisco, no, or California. What speed have we got to get up to? Doesn't actually indicate.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and To operate the brakes, move the handle into service to achieve the desired pressure or braking rate, and once a desired pressure is reached, move the handle into lap to maintain it. Move the handle back to release to reset the system.
Oh, they're tricky. Right, that's going to take some practicing. Excuse me, sorry. It's a weird old set of catch points. Throwing it out into the carriageway of the road. Like your safety thinking, America.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop.
Or are they going to take some serious getting used to? All right, Rogan. They are tricky. They are. Not really able to gauge. Not really able to gauge the brakes there. That is tricky, but we'll get there. We will get there. Alright, so let's... Ah, right, I see. Hey, radar. Welcome back. Oh, wow, that's going to be... I see how they work now. You have to watch this dial. The red needle indicates how much brake you're putting in. Oh, could have got a better braking system, Caltrain. Oh, there you go. But hey, we figured it out. So those brakes are uber sensitive if you don't watch what you're doing. Quality's all good, guys. Everything, all the levels all right. Going to be flicking over to OBS, Streamlabs OBS, I think, for future streams. Just need to set it all up, just so that we can have some music while we play. Just listen to some music. Using one of the services that is attached to OBS. So we need to find out where the safety systems are located in this one at some point when we're not in a tutorial. But I'll do that off stream, I think.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Okay, set the doors to locked.
Now try operating the train to the next station without instruction.
Oh.
Be aware that an emergency stop will occur before reaching the next station.
Oh, thank you very much for the warning. Or are you going to tap the dashboard with your clipboard? When I tap the dash, apply the emergency brake. Oh no, I think I've activated the bell and you can't turn it off. Control for it's not enabled. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Lady Ava, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much. Oh, shut up, Belle. What's the point in having the... I can't turn it off. Welcome viewers and Lady Ava. We can't turn our bell off though. The keyboard control for it is currently disabled. So I'm sorry, but it's going to sound like Father Christmas is coming along the railway at the moment. You'll catch me on most of the time, Lady Ava. This is really all I'm going to stream. But it's in between working. As a real train driver in the United Kingdom, shifts sometimes get in the way of it. So, yes, I'll do my best. Oh, that bell. Why did I hit the horn? Oh, there we go. Emergency brake application. They're not very good. Cool. Yeah, in your own time, brakes. Yeah, I'll wait for the train to come to a complete stop.
To recover the train from this situation, the controls must first be reset.
Yes, okay.
Use the independent brake to hold the train.
Well, we do like our railways in the United Kingdom.
The train has reset, so it is possible to get moving again. Return to line speed as before, and get ready to stop at the next station.
I will, but my wheels are going to be going bang bang, ba bang, ba bang, because I've flat spotted them all now. They're all going to be going, making a horrible noise. Anything's better than that blimmin' bell! Oh. That's one thing I hate about American railways, is the bell. Oh. I think you've upset the bot. Sorry, Streamlabs default settings. No, it's because you've sent a long message and the bot's got a little bit angry that you've sent a long message. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can rescue it. He gets a little bit temperamental, does the bot, when there we go. Right, if you just copy and paste it from your screen again, it should go in. It's the bot, don't blame me, the bot did it. Because I'm a family friendly stream, I have had to put the bot on super aggressive. Oh, there we go. We're figuring the brakes out.
Remember to apply the brakes early and gently so as to provide a comfortable ride for passengers.
Oh, I see. Oh no, too much brakes. Too much brakes. We weren't paying attention. We were trying to read the messages. Yeah, it's always my fault. Blame me. I'll hold my hands up. Are you using CloudBot from Streamlabs, Rogan? If you are, it's paragraph protection. Oh, whereabouts in the US do you live? Ohio. Whereabouts in Ohio? Columbus. Oh, right. Nice. I've got friends that live in Cleveland. Oh yeah, there we go, guys. I think we have mastered the brakes on this cow train. So hopefully we'll not have that blooming bell.
Well done. Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive. More details on the controls of this locomotive can be found in the manual.
Yeah, Manchester seems to be the centre of the universe in America. Oh, there we go. Right, that's that one completed. And we got a gold medal for that one. So this morning's stream, Lady Ava, was the Long Island Railroad, if you want to catch up on a previous stream. But yeah, there was definitely some train action on the Long Island Railroad this morning. All right, I'm originally from South London. I now live in Essex. Yeah, unfortunately, Rogan, the bell control wasn't actually working on the keyboard. So I couldn't turn it off, sorry. Right, let's do the next training one. Right, we'll do the gallery cab, whatever that is. I know that's the passenger carriage, but I think it's the one where you drive from the other end. It's like driving from a...
Welcome to this Nippon Sharyo gallery cab car in Caltrain livery, being powered by an F40 PH-2 cat at the rear.
It looks like a pig, doesn't it?
This brief introduction will cover passenger operation and recovery from an emergency stop.
Hello, LeShark. Welcome to the stream.
Climb aboard to get started.
Yeah, that's a pig, that is. That shall be affectionately known as the pig. Have we got to go upstairs to drive? Oh, what? Climb the steps. Oh dear. I wouldn't want to drive this in real life. Oh, that's horrific.
A lot of time will be spent in the engineer's seat.
Oh dear. What?
The locomotive's auxiliary systems are now ready to be energized.
What on earth is this? This is... Oh, wow. Well, energise the piggy.
Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
What side was the platform, folks? I didn't notice. Right-hand side.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Wow. Okay, we're locked right now.
The reverser is used to set the direction of travel.
Runaway trains. Oh dear.
The automatic brake is used for normal line operations.
Alright, release the brakes. Turn the brakes to cut in.
Increase the throttle to start moving. Do not apply too much power too quickly.
Yes, boss. There we go. We're off and running. God, I would not want to be in this in an accident. If this...
With the train now moving,
See you
use the
soon,
throttle
neighbour.
and the brakes
Thanks
to
for,
reach and maintain
the
the
raid and the
indicated
follow.
speed.
See you again soon. Oh, this is one that needs music when you're driving, because there is no ambient sounds from the engine because it's at the back. So it'll be go to the rear. Yeah, you're telling me this train doesn't look right. So, we're driving from in here. It's like driving in your bedroom.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain... To operate the brakes, move the handle into service to achieve the desired pressure or braking rate, and once a desired pressure is reached, move the handle into lap to maintain it. Move the handle back to release to reset the system.
Right, so we've put the brakes in. We'll just see, it's the same principle as what we had earlier by the looks of it. Yeah, there we go. Into release, off they come. Take power again. We didn't use too much brake that time. Hey. Still don't get these American signals. Still need to read up on those. What, the bell? I don't dare press it because it's the tutorial. I don't dare to press the horn again. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I'll be doing Sandpatch probably around 8 PM tonight, UK time. Once my tiny person is in bed and everything like that. Alright, we'll go speed back up again, I suppose. Stop that side. Whoa! Love the fact that it gave us no notice that we were going to be stopping in 600 yards. Everybody's tea and coffee has gone everywhere. $7,000 ton. Don't need a pusher if you've got two locos at the front. Just go slow. Yeah. All you got to do is use slow speed on Sandpatch when you got two locos on the front and you haven't got a pusher. Or at least we didn't stop on a sixpence that time, guys. There we go. Hey! You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Rogan, does LeShark know what I do for a living? Was he paying attention a few moments ago when I said? Anything is possible with any train as long as you balance power, the sand stick, depending on the loco, that thing there, the old sander, and you just creep. There's no rush to get anywhere. So we'll see. Challenge accepted, hold my beer for tonight's stream.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked. Now try operating the train to the next station without instruction. Be aware that an emergency stop will occur before reaching the next station.
Okay, an emergency stop is going to happen again. Not that we don't know how they work. Right, so LeShark. Doopy doopy doo. How do I get rid of that now? There we go. Oh, of course you won't do it in the snow and rain. Oh, that's just asking for trouble. Yeah. Well. Are they the scenarios that you were doing? You have to let me know what services they were. Yeah, we will be doing ACC when Rogan's head is back on his shoulders and not living in the dustbin. God, is there any way of opening a window so we get some sound in? Because listening to the wind blowing is quite mind-numbing. Of course we will, radar. Sand and Rogan's wallet. Brilliant. It probably won't be for... Ah, that's interesting. You can't even throttle off when the brake applies at this end. Oh. Okay. There we go. We've released. Forward.
Return to line speed as before and get ready to stop at the next station.
Well, that would explain why you've got so much sand in it then. Right, off we go again. God, it's horrible driving from this end. I don't like driving from this end. Oh, it's soulless. Oh no, I prefer driving it at the other end with the loco. At least you can hear it. Yeah, I've already got the instructions of how to do that, LeShark. Thank you for the heads up, though. Yeah, it's all connecting them to the radio system, isn't it? So that when you throttle on, they throttle on and stuff. as they have not covered that at all in the game itself. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, holding the brakes. Brakes into lap. Service a little bit. A little bit of braking. Yeah, I saw somebody post it on the Dovetail Games forum, so I copied it and pasted it into Google Keep notes so that I've got it. Not actually tried it yet, but I've not done anything with Sandpatch. I started doing the tutorials last night just to get an idea, and it was just...
Remember to apply the brakes early and gently so as to provide a comfortable ride for passengers.
Right, so from what I this is an American thing, radar. This is, well, it's an old UK system, but basically you put it into service to apply the brakes, and then you put it into lap, which stops the brakes from applying but holds them at their current level, so that you can maintain a brake without grinding to a halt where the brakes just keep applying. See, so the red needles show how much brake we're applying. We're not applying much, but yes, it's overly complicated, in all fairness, compared to what Long Island Railroad and the UK ones are, where you have a brake notch and stuff. Is that like ABS then? Oh, I guess so. I'm not really a mechanically minded person, if I'm honest. Oh no, we handled off there.
Well done. Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive.
Oh, there we go.
More details
Well, it's not a
on the controls
locomotive,
of this
it's a driving
locomotive
van
can be found
trailer
in the manual.
or a driving car. It's not, I repeat, not a locomotive. Alright, so we'll do the next one now. Alright, gallery car. Alright, we'll do the GP38. Excuse me, I seem to have a bit of a throg in my throat. Right, shall try again.
Welcome to this Union Pacific
we've driven one of these.
GP38-2
Well,
diesel electric locomotive.
Talking of
this brief introduction
Sandpatch,
will cover startup and stopping operations. Climb aboard to get started.
I know how to drive this one. This is the American version of my train.
Lights help an engineer see inside the engine room.
I don't want to go inside the engine room. It's a horrible place. It's covered in oil.
A lot of time will be spent in the engineer's seat.
Yeah, well, it won't be spent in the engine
The
room.
locomotive's
will it?
auxiliary systems are now ready to be energized.
Oh, I've forgotten what we would do. Oh. Engine run on. Jenny on. Fuel on.
The power unit is ready to be started. Head over to the engine room.
Oh, blimey. It's a cold start. Oh, this is going to be claggy. What we got? What's this? Whoa. Wow.
The power unit requires the fuel to be primed before starting. The power unit is now ready to start.
Jesus. Look, what does it say there, guys? What does that sign say? Auto start equipped. Well, I'm sorry, we've just had to start it manually by a button, well, a switch.
With the power unit running, head back to the cab and continue the locomotive setup.
Now what do
The
you want me to
locomotive
do? Make it a
controls are
cup of
currently
tea?
isolated. Adjust the isolator in order to use them.
Anything
Return to the
else?
engineer's seat to continue.
Anything else? Well, at least it's
The
in
brake
depth.
mode needs to be set in order to take control of the brakes of the train. Releasing the automatic brake will allow the air system to... The independent brake can now be applied to hold the train. The locomotive's brakes must be charged before they can be applied.
Yeah. Ironic, really. See, now in real life, what you would do is, because the generator or the compressor... Whey! Thank you for the coffee. It runs off the engine speed. What you would do is you'd have the reverser in neutral, so you'd have the thing in there, and then you'd open it up to notch 3, which would then power the engine up and speed up the compressor, so that your main res would build quicker. Because this is in theory the US version of a Class 66 in the United Kingdom, it all works the same, except their systems are all old school. So, nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Come on, brake cylinders and brake pipes and res. We've got to wait for the main res to charge.
With the independent brake holding the train, release the handbrake.
Why didn't you get me to do that while it was charging? Oh. I'm sorry, but Dovetail Games really
To get the
need
train
to
ready to
actually
move,
think
insert
about what
the
they're doing.
reverser.
I think it's a great game.
The reverser is used to set the
I've been
direction
playing
of
it
traffic.
for, what, 4 years now since it came out on Xbox. 3 years? 4 years? 3 years. And, yeah.
Interior lights let you see the cab better. Exterior light.
Yeah, it just needs sorting out and actually getting people that do
To prevent the
stuff
train
to-
from rolling back, apply a small amount of throttle as instructed. It's time to get moving. Release the... Increase the throttle to start moving.
Right, we've still got a brake on, because that's what that red square means around the power notch. So what brake have we got on? Brake cylinders at 0 though. So we're not applying any brake. Oh well. Right, there's 5 miles an hour.
With the train now moving, it's possible to apply more power and focus can be diverted towards achieving a desired speed.
Whoa, throaty diesel. Unusual wagons. It's a real shame they haven't put a multiplayer in that Rogan, that
Coasting
game.
is a method used on flat...
And you have like your
There's a
own
short
truck
distance
company.
between here and the end of Newell Yard. Attention can be diverted to judging the required braking distance and preparing to stop.
Oh, well, where's the braking? Where do you want me to stop then? I'll get up to 20 miles an hour. We'll get up some speed and then bang the brakes in. Oh, that's a lovely sound. fan cam. It was about the most exciting thing on West Somerset Railway yesterday. See, that's better. Initial reduction. So you push on this one. You just put
apply
the brakes
a small
in,
amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop.
and it just holds. It has set levels of brakes. See, we can go to 10%. Go to initial reduction. Release the brakes. There's set levels. Radar on this one. Which makes no sense, because this is a freight train. You would expect the other brakes on a freight train. Derail Valley? Which one's that one? I know you were getting South Eastern High Speed at the end of the month. You're telling me... Although I am starting to like the American trains. I really enjoyed the Long Island Railroad earlier. I really did enjoy doing that one. That was quite busy. It's quite a busy route. With trains and everything coming from everywhere. So, yeah, that was thoroughly enjoyable. Yes, they are doing... They've just announced steam trains are in development. For Train Sim World, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they're not too far away with them, because I think that will be a whole new level of interaction, and I've got a funny feeling it's going to be the launching of their multiplayer as well. Yeah, so I know they're planning a multiplayer mode for this, but they've not announced what's included in it, or like how it's going to work. So, because a steam train, in theory, you need 2 people on the footplate. You need one to shovel the coal in and do the water and stuff, and then another one to drive it and regulate the steam and the pistons and stuff. So, unless they have it as auto fireman or fire person that does it. Trip to Trumpton? Or are you referring to Ivor the engine? You just imagine all the naughty trucks, troublesome trucks, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well done. Practice makes perfect. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive.
Is he having a pop? Was that bloke having a pop then? I think he was being a little bit sarcastic then. Practice makes perfect. Me. Right, so what's the other bi-level car? Right, well, those two can wait, if I'm honest, because that's going to be the... Oh, we'll do this one quickly, just in case we get a baby bullet train and we have to drive it from the other end. And then we'll get out on the main line, boys and girls, and we'll do some station stops and stuff.
Welcome to this Bombardier bi-level cab car in Caltrain livery. This brief introduction will cover basic driving controls, passenger door operation, and recovery from an emergency stop.
Again.
Climb aboard to get started.
What could we refer to this one as? The ant? We've got the pig. I think we're going to call this one the ant. God. Not very aerodynamic, is it? To be fair. At least we're not upstairs on this one.
A lot of time will be
not driving
spent
from the
in
Harry Potter
engineer's
cupboard.
seat.
Right.
These trains operate a semi-fast service pattern and thus do not stop at all stations on the line. Be sure to only stop where indicated.
Oh, I'm not going to stop where wherever I fancy. Ah, we're back to the... Oh, no.
To confirm this vehicle in the train is in charge of the brake systems, This vehicle has a removable Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
Wow. It's something new. We're having new instructions. End sarcasm. Alright, there we go. Doors unlocked. Alright, brakes to initial. Ah. Safety systems. What, from like India, an Indian route, where you got all the people standing on the side on your route.
It's time to depart. Set the doors to locked.
Right, there we go. Reverser to forward. Alright,
When
release
fully
the
releasing the
brakes.
brakes, When using the throttle to increase power, do so slowly to provide a comfortable ride for passengers.
And we're off and running. There we go, we can turn the bell off now, Rogan. We've got bell control.
Use the throttle and brake levers to ensure the line speed limit is adhered to.
There we go. We're off. But look at that, just that train is nowhere near aerodynamic. If they made it the same as the other end, right? Like if they put a fake one of those on the front that had no engine in it, the train would go so much faster. Because at the moment it's just trying to break through the air. Simple aerodynamics. There we go. Oh no. Sounds like a rattly old lorry bike going past us. But again, we're going to need to learn where the safety systems are, because I like to drive with them on. So, parking brake, that's the same. Right, throttle off. Ooh. Brakes on. Right, release the brakes. Back to full throttle. As we have 3 miles to go to our stop. I'd just like to say thank you everybody for dropping by this afternoon. On to the second of 3 streams for the day. Right, I'm just going to go outside of this one for a bit, just to admire the... Oh, I've forgotten to do it again, but I shouldn't have to keep doing this every time I want to play the game. I've turned it off, leave it off. Ah, goods yard there. Nice. Like I say, I've only done one run on this route before, just as a test. It's another half decent looking route. But I don't really know how you can make California look good. It's just sunshine and that's about it. Good horn though. Top marks for the horn on this one. Yeah, I'll give you that one, Rogan. But then again, the routes for the UK were to begin. They were the early routes, if that makes sense. So they're not using the newer bits that the developers learn. So high speed, Southeastern High Speed has been built using the Train Sim World 2 engine exclusively. So it should look the mutt's nuts when that finally comes out. I'm not sure when it's coming out, whether it's the end of January or the beginning of the first week of February. But I will be streaming that because, like I said before, I love that route from the original Train Simulator. And it's where I grew up. So I will be streaming that one without a shadow of a doubt. So hopefully Dovetail may be nice and give me early console access, but we'll see. Right. We had a yellow signal then. They also seem to drive nicer as well, these American routes. I don't know if it's just me, but just to think you're more involved in the cab and what's going on. Because I think there's a lot more to do, because UK trains are a lot, not simpler, well, they're simpler to control because they're more advanced, but I just think the American ones just had a bit more of a challenge, which I think makes it a bit more fun. But again, that's my personal opinion, that's not the opinion of everybody. But I can definitely say I've had a lot more fun this morning and this afternoon doing these. Whoa, stop, whoa, whoa. Oh, we've gone over the foot crossing. Whoops-a-daisy.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all...
Well, the door's technically on the platform, so we'll take that as a good stop. But again, there seems to be a distinct lack of people on this route. Unlike the Long Island Railroad, where people just would not stop getting off the trains, or on the trains this morning. No, Rogan, Long Island Railroad this morning, there was quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of people on them this morning. East Coastway has quite a lot of people as well for a UK route. But it's COVID, isn't it? It's an accurate representation of the railways in COVID. Right.
With passengers boarded, proceed to the next station. Be aware that before arriving there, an emergency stop will be simulated.
They're going to simulate an emergency stop. Oh no. we off to now? No, it doesn't say. It just says 2.4 miles. It's helpful. Even that loco doesn't sound like it's... Oh, there we go. Into the cab we go. Oh dear. Retrostatic braking. Who wants to bet this is going to be exactly the same as before?
To recover from this situation, the controls must first be reset. Follow the indicated steps. The train is ready to move again. Continue on to the next station.
Aye aye, Captain. I like the way they position that emergency stop on the approach to a level crossing, just to make you think that the barriers weren't working. Right, off we go then, 2 miles. San Mateo. And then we're going to go out on the main line. We've finished our driver exams. We will be a qualified driver at the end of this, and we can go out and do some proper routes, or proper route, with some stops and stuff. Now, do we do a scenario, or do we just jump into free roam? What do you want to do, guys? Okie dokie. So, 3 o'clock. Yep, so we've got an hour. Another hour to go. An hour and a half before I have to go and pick my daughter up. So... There we go, brakes in. Oh, excuse me. Christ almighty, that's a lot of level crossings. But can you see, Radar, how different or how much easier these sorts of brakes are than the other set of brakes that we were doing earlier? You just pop them in, leave them pop them to the desired level and leave it. No lapping it, no holding it, no service mode. Just brakes are brakes, and they do what they say on the tin. Just so much easier.
Practice makes perfect. Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
There we go. You don't need to tell me how to release the doors. You've done it like 5 times, mate. But yeah, I think we're ready for the main line, aren't we? I think we're ready to go and do a proper train to a timetable. It should be step 3. It's, hang on. It's a slight step. I wouldn't want to be on a wheelchair, if I'm brutally honest, and have to get on and off that.
Good work. That concludes this introduction.
Thanks.
More details on the operation of this train can be found in the manual.
What manual? You're a digital game. Well, there we go, guys. We're ready. Right, main menu. Let's pick a scenario. Like I say, we've got an hour. So let's have a look and see what scenarios we've got. We've got 11. Dirty Dirt Drive. There is that one. Should we do that one? Preparation, prepare the train, get it fueled and run. Oh, no, that's a shunting exercise. Oh dear, that sounds like an absolute nightmare, that one. Cool. Right, let's try this one. We'll do this one first. Always start at the beginning. That's what I was told many moons ago. California love. Better be careful, don't want to get Twitch struck. Right, we need to cut in, unlock the doors on the right, Jenny on, and oh, that's all on already, nice. Cruising light, would-he? Turn those off. Ditch lights pulse, that's hazard lights, that's the bell. Sand in. Gauge lights on. Step lights, oh no, we don't want those on. Wow, I like that horn button. Anyway, engine start, that's normal, run. Headlight control single or intermediate. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find the don't think they actually have any safety systems on these. If they do, I don't know where it is. It'll probably all be in the fuse cabinet, I'd imagine. Alright, so prepare to depart. Set the reverser forward. Dynamic brakes off, independent brake off. Automatic brake notch 3, and away we go. Away we go, guys. Here we go. Our first proper service on Peninsula Corridor. Guessing they don't have safety systems on this one. Wow, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? Surely there's got to be some sort of safety system. Aha! There we go. Just an alerter though. Right, well, fingers crossed. I can't find any other safety systems. Well, there's nothing up there, is there, guys? No. We have control in this one on the bell now. Just got to remember we've got the old brakes. We got Radar's brakes in this one. And I'm sorry for your head, Rogan, with the horn and everything, but at crossings you have to hoot your horn. It's the law. Oh, this is a lovely part of the world, isn't it? Nice tree-lined railway. Me, never. Oh, there's another one, look. And another one, look. Whoa, I think we've broken the brakes again. Yeah, we broke the brakes. Don't go into handle mode or whatever it is. I've noticed that. You go into the handle bit and poof, off you go. See you later, alligator. Just floor it for a minute. Get to the station so we don't lose too much time. Yeah, I know I was. I'm annoyed there. I really am annoyed with myself. I thought I'd mastered them. Well, not mastered them, but had a better idea of what I was doing with them. Damn it, damn it, damn it, and damn it. Well, slowly but surely we're getting there with this one. It's just a bit tricky with those brakes, I must admit. Just a smidge tricky. Right. Well, we've lost a minute. We've lost a minute. Right, away we go then. Right, I won't do the horn, Rogan, because I know your head's hurting. Away we go. Let's see if we can stop properly for this next one. Right, so approaching the arrival time at Hillsdale. I think we are going to lose a minute along the course of this scenario. Oh, there's the alerter. Not very loud, but it's there. But I'm guessing they don't. I've not seen any track equipment to indicate that they have like an AWS or a TPWS system to protect the trains, just the alerter. So I'm guessing if you miss the alerter, it will stop the train. We're going for another station here. That was our scheduled arrival time into Hillsdale. Right, here we go. Into lap mode. So we've got 20 on the brake needle. That's just dropped off a little bit, which I'm guessing is when the pressure equalises through the train and bounces back. think I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Again, I've braked way too early or taken too much out. So. So hold the brakes at that level. Keep holding them. Release them at 10 mile an hour as we're in the station limit. Go to lap. We were a little bit, stopped a little bit short. Did the whole train make it into the platform though? Yeah. Happy days. Yeah, I think I'm getting this, guys. I think I'm getting it. I think we're getting there. Lock the doors. Once that's green, we've got objective complete. There we go. Notch 3. Release the brakes. Whee! There we go. Right, we're at San Carlos. I'm enjoying this. I don't know what it's like to watch, but I'm enjoying it. I don't know why I've waited so long to play the American routes. These are really good fun. Plenty to do. Oh, we have got the Canadian one as well. We have got Canadian Oakville subdivision as well, which is a Canadian one, ironically, freight route as well. Oh, we've got that one to play as well. So much content. So green signal. Don't know what those red ones mean. Obviously for a particular where you're going route. Right. I'm going to apply the same sort of ideas to braking as what we do with UK routes. coast at 1.5 miles and then apply a little bit of braking as we get to 1 mile and see how we get on, because obviously the braking on this is different. So we can put it into lap, and then when we want it we can apply a little bit like now, hold it at that pressure. Speed is decreasing, brakes are applied. Getting a little bit more braking on the engine as well, so the engine is braking for us. A little bit of negative reversal on the wheels. I'll tell you what, guys and girls, tell you what, I think this may be a bit too quick still. It's quite hard to judge. Welcome back, Rogan. We did our UK style braking then, Rogan, and it looks like it worked reasonably well. I just had a little bit too much brake applied, but we've not stopped short, and we've sort of come to a stand where we need to come to a stand. But it is a very old style of braking, this. I have noticed that much. And you cannot do the braking from outside the cab because you need to see the gauges. But we have no lights on. That's always good, isn't it? Where's the headlight switch? It's down here on it. Those red lights on. Yeah, those red lights are on, aren't they? That's interesting. Headlights are off. What are those ones up there though? I saw some other headlight switches somewhere. Oh no, they weren't on, but they are on now. Right, so they're off. bet we've got no red lights on the rear though. Yeah, we don't have the lights on the rear for some reason. So I have bus sim already. I've got bus sim. That one's sitting on the thingy waiting to be played. Right, so headlights rear are now on. So no, they're not. Bet that's on the. Bet that's on the. Do it at the station. Thanks for following the shark. I thought you already had, but no idea how to turn them on. No. I'm guessing we've done the scenario as we've got a red signal. Yep, there we go. Scenario done. Only got a silver on that one because we were running late. That's a shame. It's only because we're still mastering the brakes. Right. Explore. What's the time? Right, let's have a go on Rocky Road. Let's do a bit of it. Aggregates. A bit of freight. Ah, now here we go. Do we need to turn this into radio controlled mode? No, because it's all connected up already with power controls and everything. One would hope anyway. I like this feature. Yeah, turn everything on, Lee. Freight brakes. Release. What's going on here? Sorry, did I misread what it told me to do? Did it not say put the reverser into reverse? Did the game just try and stitch me up then? Having me go backwards to go forwards? I'm pretty sure they just told me to go backwards. proceeding in an orderly fashion. Right, now I wonder if that's what they are. Well, we're nearly getting there. Slowly, slowly. Can't open any of these other ones, can you? No. Right, coming up to a stop point. We're slowly getting there, folks. 10 mile an hour takes an age. But we're quite a short train. Considering how big American freight trains normally are. Lovely bit of graffiti there on the left hand side. Well, this is interesting. If this is all the route is, or this scenario. Uncouple the first 3 hoppers. Okay. Right, okay. There's no handbrakes or anything to put on them. I might end up with a sharp runaway train there. Away we go. Oh, and how do we do that then? Is this like a unloading pit or something? Oh yeah, it goes into that conveyor belt. Rightio. I think we just drive over this pit and the wagon's empty. Well, hopefully they do anyway, because it's not really clear where we unload them. Haven't really got that far to go here. That is what I would call close to the buffers. Well, not even buffers, they're derailers. Right. Alright, it's automatically set the road, has it? Heading backward. Should only go 3 miles an hour in reverse. which is known as propelling. 3 miles an hour in that move. Way back, but it's probably going to cause us a lot of aggro. It's going to be slow. Oh, come on. Right. Just need a... Cheers, mate. Rogan, hope you feel better soon, my man. Are you going to be joining for Sandpatch Grade later? Or are you going back to bed? Oh, you're on for tonight. Cool. Shall see you then. Well, I hope you feel a bit better later on, my man. Right, let's jump out. Can we get out this way? Just send me a reminder. Okay, will do. Oh, ack. Oh, this is tricky, this is. So we should be able to set that from here. Yep, there we go. Into reverse, release the brakes. 2 notches on the throttle. And slowly back to 1. This is America. I know their shunting speeds are different to the UK's. Oh, we coupled straight onto them. Whoa. Get in there, folks, get in there. Getting this product off to the construction industry. Thanks for the follow, MB79N9. Much appreciated. Nice and slowly over these, and hopefully this is the right speed for them to empty. Yeah. Close did we get to the derailleur then? Ooh. Right, so we just need to go back here. Oh. Flip the road over. Set it to reverse. Release our brakes. Train's compressing up. Away we go. Let's slow down to 5 miles an hour as we're going onto traffic. Hopefully we won't hit them too hard that they go flying off. Gently ease up on them. There we go. Now we've got to uncouple from the wagons. We're going to run round them, I think. The construction yard. Oh, no. No, I better not have brought those wagons with me. So back down we go, down the empty road we've created through this shunt move. That's a nice leisurely little scenario, a little bit of yard work, a little bit of discharge on the hoppers. So we go through these points. Set that switch lever, release our brakes again, and gently ease up onto these wagons. And then I think that's scenario done, which will then be time on this stream at 2 hours. Go. Easy does it. There we go. Oh, we gotta go back the one. Oh, right, hang on a second then. We have to do this properly. Off. Handle out. Engine run off. But those two need to stay on. Cut that out. That's off, that's off, that's off. Step lights off. That's off. That's off. That's off. That's off. Now the big question is how do you turn? Okay, so the crossings. Oh dear. Alright, let's just quickly get everything set up here. Medium. Freight. sure all of this is on. Oh. And away we go. Yep, there we go. Oh, and again, another bug in the game, in that it doesn't remove the tail lights in these scenarios. Unless that's a feature of the American Railway, I don't know. But I doubt it. Doubt that that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, speeding. So tonight's will be Sandpatch grade. Be on around 8-ish British time. Please do follow so you get the notifications if you're not following already that when I go live. And yeah, I look forward to welcoming you all back at 8 o'clock this evening, once this scenario is finished. For some heavy haul freight. Hopefully both locos are working together. I think that rear loco might be dragging us a little bit. Gonna go and check. Something doesn't feel right. Get out and check. It feels like the brakes didn't release on this engine. Yeah, you can hear. We were just dragging our brake a little bit. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that should now mean that we can actually do 10 mile an hour without grinding to a halt. Yeah, that's better. Simple things that you figure out for yourself. It's a shame that doesn't have any sound on it. Because those things sound like jet engines when they're on. Oh, speeding. Right, we're going across the line here. We are crossing to the West Yard. Another thoroughly enjoyable stream on the American routes. There's a train spotter just getting the locomotive numbers on the platform there. I think we're going across here into the yard. Here we go, into the West Yard. See, this is what the UK, well, we've got the Tees Valley line, I suppose, in the UK, that's a lot like this. It's another one to add to the things to do. A little bit of freight shunting. Class 37s and 20s. We haven't got to go across anymore. Is the rear of the train? Yeah, the rear of the train is in the yard. So we've just got to cruise up to this stop point. Doobie-doobie-doo. Have a well-earned cup of tea after this as a real driver you would. Instead, we'll have a nice big swig of water. So thank you to the people that have bought me a coffee for my trip at work tomorrow. It's much appreciated. As you can see, there is a link on the screen if you do want to tip me and buy me a coffee, just to say thanks and keep up the good work with the stream. As I say, it's much appreciated and it makes my day at work a lot easier, as tomorrow I'll be going from Ipswich to Birmingham. So it's a nice long drive, so caffeine is required. Anyway, I shall see you all this evening. Oh, you're not going to actually allow me to finish there, are you, game? You actually want me to pull right up to the marker. So yes, like I say, thank you everybody, and I shall see you tonight.